Yes, hello and welcome to the post-match presentation for the first Ireland versus Afghanistan T20I match 2024. We've seen a dramatic and highly contested clash throughout between these two great old rivals, with Ireland kicking off the T20 leg of this tour with a big win by 38 runs. Firstly, I'd like you to allow me to introduce you to my presentation party across to my left, starting with Mr. Akbar Mohammed Paktinyar, who's the commercial manager for the Afghan Cricket Board, joined by Miss Elodie Fumi, who's the marketing manager for Ding. Next to Elodie is Mr. Anand Rai, a global director of Hedge and Sachs. And finally, Mr. Abdullah Khan Pakhtani, who is a media specialist for the Afghan Cricket Board. You're all very welcome, guys. Great to have you alongside me here. So before we get into the presentation, we need to give a huge thank to all of our sponsors for this tour who've made it all possible, starting with Etisalat Afghanistan, also Super Cola, then Bank Milli Afghan and Hedge Sachs for their valuable contribution of our great sport. Now, we've got 3 awards to give out, and we'll also hear from both captains, including a new award for this T20 series. And our first award will be presented for the stylish player of the match by Mr. Abdullah Khan Pakhtani, who's the media specialist for the ACB. They're going to receive a cheque for 25,000 Afghani, and is a return to Irish colours today after a few months out since the Zimbabwe tour. For the brilliant bowling spell, he finished with 3 for 18 from his 4 overs. It goes to Ireland's Josh Little. So Josh will receive his award and that cheque for 25,000 Afghani, and I'm sure he'll give us a big smile for the cameras as well, Josh, as always. Thank you, Joshua. Away. And now our second award is a new one for the T20I series, and it's going to be presented by Mr. Anand Rai, the Global Director for Hedge and Sachs. It is for the biggest 6-hitter of the day. They're going to receive a cheque for 40,000 Afghanis, and it actually goes to the top scorer of the day, who was outstanding in his innings of 56. He hit 2 6s. It goes to Ireland's Harry Tector. So Harry will receive his cheque for 40,000 Afghanis from Mr. Anand Rai, and a photo, of course, as well. Now, our major award, as always, is for the player of the match. They're going to receive a cheque and a trophy. And this one, well, there was a bit of conjecture up in the commentary box about this. It was a split decision, because there was marvellous performances all throughout the evening from Harry Tector, who we've just seen, Rashid Khan on his return to international cricket, Josh Little too, and Barry McCarthy in the wickets again. But it goes to a man with his career best figures in the green of Ireland. He finished with 4 for 20 with his leg spin. The player of the match, it's Ireland's Ben White. And they're first going to receive the cheque for 50,000 Afghani from Miss Elodie Fumi, the marketing manager for Ding. And the awards don't finish there for Ben. He's also going to receive the Player of the Match trophy, to be presented by Mr. Akbar Mohammed Paktinyar, the commercial manager for the ACB. You can hold both in the trophy, Ben. And a photo as well, Ben. Now, Whitey, if you come up and have a chat with me too, that'd be great. Ben, up you come here, mate. Firstly, many congratulations. Your best ever figures in the green of Ireland. How does that feel for you?
Yeah, amazing. Just really nice to contribute to a good team performance, and yeah, be real clear with my plans, and yeah, it's really nice.
Does it even mean a bit more to you, given you're coming back from that nasty injury? It was a stress fracture of the back you've had, and back into action and immediate success.
Yeah, absolutely. Plenty of time spent in the ice-cold North County, but yeah, no, it's just really nice to be back out here with the lads and being able to contribute, as I said before.
I have to ask you, it was a bit of a contentious game at points out there. Tempers got flared here and there. It was all in good spirits, all's well that ends well?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to respect the umpire's decision and just get on with it, I guess.
Did it make the wickets that followed that really close call all the sweeter, though?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it was brilliant. Nice to take a few and contribute again. Yeah, it's really nice.
Ben, a marvellous start to the T20I series. You've got a player of the match and indeed a cheque to go with it. Very well done.
Thanks very much.
OK, delighted. Ben White with the player of the match and that cheque for 50,000 Afghani. OK, next I'd like to call upon the captain of Afghanistan, who'll be interviewed by my co-commentator, Ahmed Fidai. Rashid Khan, up you come.
नडीवार क्रिकेट तर अवघड झालेलं राशिद खान औरातक सर मु हेट्रिक जान बराबर काढू च जादू दा
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम د خاص یادونه ده خو درې څلور میاشتې لږې سختې وې په دې چې د ملا عملیات نه وروسته راتلل لږ مشکل خو بیا هم خپل خواري محنت و او همدې ورځې و چې ځان به تیارو او بیا به ښه ځلیږو.
ټف لک 950 باندې 15 وکټ غورځېدلې وې یو نوی نور پکارو 15 وکټ پاتې وې تاسو پاتې وې محمد نبی هلته و اعجاز احمدزی ننګیال خروټی پاتې و تاسو فکر کوئ چې دا سکور چیز کېده
شارجه وکټ کې همیشه 150 160 ښه رنزونه وي خو که سټارټ درته ښه میلاو شي بدبختانه زموږ اول 15 رنزو کې 3 وکټې لاړې په T20 کې چې سټارټ درته ښه نه وي نو بیا لږ مشکل یې ریکوري خو بیا هم کوشش وکړه چې څومره هم کولی شو ځوانه لوبډله ده دوی به د سختو نه تیر ورځې بیا هغې نه وروسته به یې ښه لوبغاړي جوړوي کوشش به کوو چې را روانه لوبه کې ښه وځلیږو او کوم غلطیان یې په دې لوبه کې کړي دي هغه بل میچ کې ونه کړو
مخکینی سیریزونه مو 2-1 د پاکستان په خلاف بیا وروسته 2-1 د اماراتو په خلاف وګټل راتلونکي دوه لوبې څنګه ګورئ
کوشش وکړو د خیره چې ښې لوبې وکړو ښه لوبه ترسره کړو او که رزلټ هغه خوا یې دې خوا نو دومره سوچ په ورته نه کړو خو زموږ از ا ټیم به دا کوشش وي چې هلته میدان کې ښه وځلیږو کوم زموږ ریسپانسبلټي ذمهواري ده هغه په سر واخلو او اخره پورې ویسو
آیرلینډ څنګه لوبه وکړه نن
واقعا ښه لوبه یې وکړه څنګه دوی په میډل آرډر کې موږ لږ ریسار کړه خو بیا هم ټیکټر چې کوم لوبه وکړه اخره پورې اننګز ویوړو یو هدف یو نیم سل ته ورسول او بیا هغې نه وروسته هغوی بولینګ نو واقعا ښه لوبه یې وکړه همدا و چې لوبه یې هم وګټله
ډیره مننه ټف لک ښه وخت د راتلونکو لوبو لپاره Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Rashid Khan, who we talked about where the game went wrong. It was the initial early wickets that Afghanistan lost, but the series is still there. They're looking forward to bring in a strong comeback for the next two matches. I will now call upon the Irish skipper and I'll ask my co-commentator to please take over.
G'day, Sterlo. Great to be with you. You must be delighted, elated with what was a wonderful performance in all three facets, bat, ball and in the field.
Yeah, really happy. Look, we asked for that energy and we got the results today. It was a fantastic performance, a real team performance, and we're really delighted with the win.
It's no mean feat beating Afghanistan. I know it's not necessarily their home soil, but they play a huge amount of cricket here at Sharjah in particular. How big a win is this?
It's huge. Like they're a massive team. I think particularly their bowling attack, it's pretty special. So to get over the line, we'll take that. But we know it's a build up from now. We've got a big 2 months ahead. We've got a big week coming up with 2 more matches. So we've got to put this behind us again and see if we can win a series, because it'll probably only get tougher, and we'll expect Afghanistan to keep improving as well.
It understandably got a little bit animated out there, some sort of very close decisions at points. Can you just talk us a little bit through some of that? And there was certainly, you were talking to the two Afghan batters at one point, you didn't feel they should have run that third run?
Yeah, look, I think people want to watch good cricket, and it's competitive and passion boils over sometimes, and I think anyone on the ground appreciated how much we take it seriously and how much we want to win, and I think we saw that out there today, both sides going at each other. We've had a great history playing against Afghanistan over the last decade or so, and another great game today between the two sides.
Finally, any particular standouts? Obviously Ben White, the player of the match, but you had so many good performers tonight. Josh Little and Barry McCarthy with the ball, exceptional. And then Harry Tector in that final over, that partnership with Mark Adair. I think they put on 42 off the last 18 balls. That might have been the winning of the match.
Look, I think we have to perform at our best to win games, and I think that's what happened with the team performance. You know, we've always had outstanding individual performances that might not quite get you over the line, but I think it would be a disservice to mention people individually. I think as a team we performed so brilliantly, and that's where we want to be. I think if that's the line we're at, we want to try and pass that as often as we can.
Really appreciate you talking to us as always. Want to congratulate you and your team. You're exceptional tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that's Paul Sterling, a delighted Irish captain. Remember, this is just the first T20I of 3. The second one's going to be in 2 days' time. It's all to play for. That's going to wrap it up from here in the post-match presentation.